What'd you do?
Banged my elbow.
On the fan.
On the fan. Now we have another thing here at the radio station in New York, WFAN in New York, in which we cannot keep the various program hosts from saying the following. They read a commercial, and at the conclusion of the commercial, they say, on the fan. They call the radio station, WFAN, the fan here in New York.
Yeah.
And it makes zero sense.
But it's almost like a tick.
And you can't get them to stop saying it.
On the fan.
On the fan.
Well, I could. If I were the program director, I could get them to.
Yeah.
The IMAID could, but lesser mortals, they can't.
But they won't. Because we do like we do out at the ranch. We had somebody punch a time card, had somebody punch somebody else's time card, and punched them out 3 hours later than they were supposed to be. Well, they were gone. They got fired that day. So that's what happened. That's what would happen here.
Yeah.
I would say stop saying on the fan, and the next time you say it, you no longer have a job.
And
they would stop saying it.
And if they said it
on
again,
the sidewalk,
then you just have to do it once.
Yeah.
That's the end of that.
No job.
Yeah. On the street.
on the sidewalk, on the unemployment line.
Yep. On the bricks.
Stop saying it. I don't get it.
Stop saying on the fan, on the fan.
Have you heard him do it?
Of course I've heard him do it. Sure.
You go to the bathroom, you hear him do it.
On the fan.
You can't escape.
I can't stay. I can't.
Where did that start?
It's a signature thing that started years ago.
It did?
Yeah.
On the fan.
Just kind of caught on.
And now it's so ingrained that
they'll read a Vermont teddy bear commercial,
Yeah.
in which, by the way, they read it. They don't try to sell the bears. They just plow through it.
Hosing the client.
Yeah.
Read
So
copy.
one of them killing the client
On the fan.
on the fan. And they conclude it by saying, call 1-800-829-BEAR on the fan.
On the fan.
talk about a nonsense.
Very irritating.
Yeah.
And if I hear another idiot caller call up and say, and I don't know what these people are thinking, they call up and they say something, first time,
Long time.
or long time, no time, or something.
Yeah.
First time, long time.
First time, long time. What does that mean?
First time you've called in a long time.
No, first time caller, long time listener.
Oh, okay. So we don't even know.
So I don't even know.
No.
It makes no sense. Who cares?
Okay. What do you
Fine,
think?
you're a listener.
I guess really it could be construed as either.
Hi, Jimmy in the car phone. On the fan.
On the fan.
Oh, I love the show, you guys.
Love the show. First time, long time, Mike.
Now, Ricky Henderson, why, just get rid of him. I mean, what?
Let me
what?
tell you about Ricky Henderson, Jimmy. Not going anywhere. Mets are going to keep him. You are right about that, Mike.
On the fan.
On the fan, back after this.
On the fan.
On the fan.
It's absolutely. Do you have an example? Have Craig give me an example of it right away.
Go get a Jeep. On the fan.
What time did I hear this yesterday?
Well, you can find it anytime.
No, I can find it anytime. What time? Anytime.
Just put in the tape.
Now, the all-night guy we have here at the radio station, his name is Joe Benigno, and sometimes when I get here, he's leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And I see him walking across the street. Of course, it's dark. It's 5:30 in the morning here in New York. And the guy looks dangerous. He's the kind of guy who you will cross the street if you see him. You know?
Oh, sure. Go to the opposing sidewalk.
Psycho.
Absolutely.
A total, absolute psychopath.
Because he comes along, his head down kind of, and he's mumbling to himself, sort of. You don't. That's not the person you want to see at 5 o'clock in the morning walking towards you.
And he is so you know, we had him do sports one morning until I actually looked in his eyes and realized, because we thought it was going to be amusing. It wasn't. It was troubling.
Scary.
It was tension-ridden.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Because the guy is an absolute psychopath.
Yeah.
He's a very nice guy, and I actually like him. He's very knowledgeable, but he is so absolutely exercised and distraught over this nitwit football player, Keyshawn Johnson, who is at best an average football player. Listen, we're not talking about Jerry Rice here. We're talking about a guy he's an okay football, better than average, but that's about it. There's nothing else to